Keemstar's drama video. Okay, this is funny. This is some good React content. Now that Hasan's late, here's what we get to do. We get to do this. This is right. We get to put in our title, Keemstar calls Hasan racist. This is great. Holy fuck. Is Keemstar still a thing? Like, does he have a fan base? Like, does he have a fan? Like, is he really a thing? Like, is this actually a thing? Also, we're putting Hasan's name in our title. So let's get the fish hooks out. Let's see how much putting Hasan in the title and putting Hasan in the middle of my screen raises my viewership. All right, let's just test. We're at like 2,000 viewers now. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see just how, if at all, if it brings anybody in at all. Let's see. All right, ready, go.
Here's what happened. Keemstar, I guess he was suffering on the view count.
Jidion exposes Hasan for be racist. Hashtag drama alert. For be racist? Hey, Mike just got here. I love Hasan so much. You know it fucking works every time. You know it fucking works.
So he did what a lot of...
I'll stream for an extra hour, chat. Just because you'll have nowhere else to go. You'll have nowhere else to go. So I'll stream for an extra hour just for all of you. I am pretty much a humanitarian. I just got here because I saw the Hassanabi refugees welcome. It works every time, folks. Can you blame me? Can you really blame me? Hasan is recording leftovers. Nice. Nice. All right, let's keep going.
Shitty video essays and stuff too, and he was like, let me do a video on Hasan, okay? Which I'm sure this will trigger warning, citing of Keemstar. Well, I guess not really. This is just a clip from Jidion's reaction to me reacting to his video.
Viewers? Oh,
originally,
is that
do you know
true?
who Jidion is?
Oh shit.
So he's like a young TikTok comedian, kind of like he does like the classic like prank shit. He has some pretty funny, sometimes he has some pretty funny clips and whatnot, but then he like popped off on Twitter, or not Twitter, on Twitch when he first came on to Twitch, and basically was you know, like there was a whole thing with like him and Pokimane,
DMTK,
which he apologized for and made amends with.
Oh, this
and whatever.
What,
just like
what, was it just one of those things where like just people see her and they're like fuck you, you just like hate her for no reason?
Yeah, exactly.
There was no previous
just
thing?
like regular no previous thing. And then he tried to like, you know, say it was because like, I mean, this is squash beef already, and I think that they handled it well, so I don't really care about that. He's reached out to me before, and you know, I've like corresponded with him before on Instagram DMs and stuff. I think he was like looking for someone to fight for like
oh, the new boxing shit that goes on.
Well, I don't know if it was like specifically about Creator Clash, which iDubbbz is throwing, but like basically that something along those lines. That I was like, no, I'm not gonna fight you, but I hope you can find someone, you know, whatever. And Keemstar does suck, obviously.
Hasan should try to fight these people. What's the point of going to the gym? Just wear a fucking helmet. They won't fuck up your face. Just wear a boxing helmet. Everybody will be exhausted after 2 rounds anyway. It'll be a hugging match. It would be great hype. See, this is when you know nobody has ever done boxing, because here's the truth about boxing. Professional boxing is different than amateur boxing. Professional boxing, they use like 7-ounce gloves. They have no helmet. They fuck each other up, okay? Amateur boxing, you wear like much heavier gloves. You wear a helmet. It's fucking fine. Yeah, you can still get fucked up if you're absolutely incompetent. But unless you're practicing for boxing, it would mostly just be entertaining. We're going to Myrtle Beach next month, and you go to the beach, you go to the gym to look good, Mike. I can't imagine being that. I really need to learn vanity. The first step of vanity is liking yourself. So I need to learn that. Are any of them near Hasan's weight class? Shh. Shut up.
As we all know, even though we are fond of him and fascinated.
Kind of editorializing, don't you think?
I wonder if ACC still... Oh, fuck. Actually pretty funny. Yeah, he said, I'm not a segregationist, I'm a separationist. You know, like separate but equal.
It's an interesting... I mean, like, there is an interesting history of this, because this guy, Jidion, he is definitely not like a black nationalist at all. Like,
I was there, but this person...
I was just thinking that because I always have NOI on the brain.
I was there because I worked on his filming set. I had no idea who he was until I started watching you, to be honest. Oh, this was one of the dudes? You were one of the kids that were with him? Yo, his house smells like fresh garbage bags and dog shit. It was pretty gross. That's awesome.
Okay, look, if you're 21, that's going to happen.
No, not him.
Oh, the mayor?
No, not the mayor. No. He's not talking about Jidion. He's talking about the fucking racist dude's house.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about, like, because he went to the separationist dude's house. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, let's watch the rest of this. But like basically I'm saying like, you know, separationist, like he is literally this peak racist, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing more than that. So me calling that out is not, you know, white savior vibes or whatever. It's just I'm a political commentator and he's one step removed from the brought up similar points, but it's funny how you're targeted for saying this. Well, because like I'm a fucking political commentator and also I'm white. So obviously it's like way it's way more politically palatable for like apolitical people for him to like dunk on for him to fucking dunk on like a white guy who's being a white savior.
Bro, I don't need what I'm hearing.
So he's like
feeling very patronized. I'm feeling very
totally
patronized and stuff
right?
like that.
Like,
and I'm not gonna lie. What do the girls say?
None
It's
of
giving
history or anything.
like, bro, it's giving white savior vibes. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
white savior vibes. This is what's really funny about like id pull shit can be weaponized by everyone. It's so funny. You know what your response to this should be? I don't give a fuck. I just believe what I believe. That's I try to support what I think the right answer to make the world better. If you're going to attack me because of my identity, I don't give a shit. Fuck off. There's no way to win. There's no way to win. If you let people just batter you with id pull garbage, you will be focused on that 99% of the time. Now, does that mean that you never fuck up? No. But people will batter you with id pull garbage for a position that is perfectly reasonable because they want to make it, it's just an advanced ad hominem. Oh God, debate pervert term. Either the position is wrong or it's not. Stop trying to just make it about the invidious character. The immutable characteristics of a person. It's fucking stupid.
It is giving white savior vibes and stuff like that, bro. Bro, I don't need anybody to save me. I don't need any race to save me and stuff like that. The only person I need to save me is the Most High. That's it. That's the only person I need to have my back and stuff like that.
The person that's gonna save him is God. Apolitical shit. Get out of here.
I don't need a white savior. I don't need a black savior. I just need me, myself, and I, and the Most High. Other than that, I'm good and stuff like that.
If you were black, he would say you were acting like a victim. I mean, I don't know. Which was wrong. I mean, and that's okay. Like being black in this situation doesn't mean if you can be black and have like the incorrect assessment because the entire purpose of white power or all lives matter is basically to market it to as broad an audience as possible. That's why they don't say they're racist. Like racist people never say they're racist. You're never going to find a Nazi that's like, I'm actually a Nazi.
Varg.
Except for Varg.
The king.
Fair.
The
fair.
greatest one in the world.
It's true. Varg does say he's a Nazi, like all the time. Thulian.
Yeah. I'm sorry. He's the greatest one in the world because his plan of political action for Nazism is like quit your job and go live in a car in the forest.
And impregnate like 8 Scandinavian women.
Yeah. Live in a hut. Like live in an outhouse. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry. This is a digression, but did you see when the guy who commented on Varg's video, the screenshot?
If you were meaner to him, I think you would have gotten less shit in this particular situation. I mean, I wasn't mean to Jidion at all. I didn't even care about what Jidion was doing. I cared more about like him having a conversation with a white separationist who was coming across as like in the most calculated and like and polite way possible. And liberals straight up are incapable of like parsing through this information. Which, by the way, he called me a liberal, which is funny. From what I understand, according to Fizz, one of my moderators, his assessment is that conservatives are openly racist and liberals are like secretly racist. Conservatives are more openly racist though, but liberals are secretly racist, which he's right.
I am.
He's right. I agree with that. He misunderstood what a Chotter's comment was trying to say, which is why he called you a liberal and then said liberals are racist. Look at how polite he is, by the way. He's forming the local teens into a gang. Yeah.
I'm forming the local team. Bro, I swear.
Wait, he thinks, oh no. No, I wasn't.
Someone else said that.
Yeah, no. He said
man.
hoggers. Like he's being like a conservative. Like he's LARPing as a conservative in the chat.
Oh man, that's tough.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Okay, you're a comedian, Jidion. What the fuck? Anyway, the Chotter's comment had hog.
Yeah, see, this is when people get into the exploit id pull for my own gain, they'll just fucking all of a sudden they're a hypocrite. Like all this like, man, free speech, man, jokes, like just fuck you, dude, you shouldn't be able to get offended. When they're in the I'm gonna exploit id pull for my own profit mode, suddenly everybody's offensive every time.
Hoggers in lowercase so it didn't show the emote. He didn't know. Yeah.
Damn,
he was dude, every micro, like every like little fucking thing is fair game when you're a Twitch streamer.
That's why I'll never do it.
But he would not know. Like this is literally the Hoggers emote, like right underneath it. You know what I mean? Look, Hoggers. Like it's like what we do to make fun of Trump supporters. Basically, you didn't care about it, Lamau. What?
Well, yeah, act like you've been here before.
The racism of Hasan? What the fuck? What is happening? Why do so many people... Dude, they're like fucking sharks. You know, Lil Xan was right, dude. I'd much rather be in a room full of friends and family and loyal friends than a room full of Klaus sharks, dude.
That's what... No, I like...
All right, let's
I
hear it.
literally could not like do that. Like do this. I just... Every day I say like things that could be taken horribly.
No, the
problem...
That's why I made a alt account too. Like, dude, it's because like I can't even tweet
Reacts
like
to
fucking
Hasan
sarcastic
Abi
shit.
patronizing him on racism. Get the fuck out of
Shit
here.
posts are the same way that you do, because like once you read a search, once you reach like a certain level, like no one wants to be charitable at all. Like no one will see it as a joke, and they take everything I say.
I respect Felix because he and I have the same skin tone, and he just blasts himself off. He just goes right into Hasan's studio, and like they don't affect the light levels or anything. They just put that natural light right on him. The whiteness is reflecting the shine of the skin. The translucent nature of our flesh is clearer as day. We don't even pretend to have had the sun touch our skin. Like we are like glowing. We're like ghost people. We're like people of the of whiteness, man. Like actually too bright. Like the camera is like, whoa, it's like putting a fucking piece of white printer paper up to the camera. Watching us on stream is another way of turning your brightness up to max. We really are light mode.
Seriously, like I'm 100% serious. Like I'm making serious political commentary.
Yeah, that's why I'm happy I'm fucking capped out.
Like even
Felix looks like a guy whose nickname is Casper.
when I said like Lil Xan was right, I'm sure someone's gonna be like, fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, Lil Xan destroyed his car. Do you realize?
Yeah.
I love
Finally
Felix so
racist
much, dude.
behind my back. What the fuck is he gonna do behind?
The vape smoke is less white than he is.
He like literally did not understand. Oh, because
By the way, this is
I remember what I was
coming
talking
from me
about.
again.
I was talking
I'm
about how
white as hell.
like racist white people aren't like overtly racist in most instances.
My
to
skin
black
is
people
used to
in their
white
face
balance
'cause
the
they're like
camera.
afraid of
Exactly.
black people. And I, as someone who's like super white passing, like I've been involved.
Grimferno, one of my mods, says, when I need a flashlight in the middle of the night, I just turn on your VOD instead of the flashlight on the phone. Bro, don't you ruin your night vision whenever you do that? Isn't that like too white? Like you're gonna stub your toe if you do that. Your night vision's gonna be blasted out.
I think I was talking about like my personal experience of like my personal experiences with like my black friends.
Can you trace your wrist veins? What? Of course I can. What? I can see them through my hand right now. Can you see this? You can see them, right? You can see them, right? You can literally see veins in the palm of my hand.
How the dynamic in college and stuff would be dramatically different, where I would hear people say some like really suspicious shit that they normally never would say around black people. And I think that's precisely what I was talking about. Bro, you're white? No, I know I am. That's the point. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm saying specifically that like white people that saw me as a white person, and I am a white person, were very comfortable about saying some racist shit around.
By the way, chat, do you know who makes the same argument that Hasan is making right now? You know, this is a prominent commentator's, one of their main theses is that Hasan is repeating right now. Do you know who wrote this? Robin DeAngelo in White Fragility. This is one of her major arguments that she makes, is that white people, when they think somebody else is white, one of the things they do is they immediately go into racial rhetoric about like bad neighborhoods, and they make like racial jokes, and they do like a racial solidarity. So he's basically just repeating like chapter 6 of White Fragility.
Me that they would never say around black people because they're like afraid of black people. I said this exact same thing yesterday. This is why I enjoyed being red pilled. At least I knew they were racist outwardly, unlike leftists. Yeah.
Man.
Racism is only when I get called the N-word to your face. No, I mean, I don't think they act differently when black people are around. They act differently when black people aren't around. It's really embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know why that was like that aggressive for him to come at me with that. Because like, there's a reason why these motherfuckers wear hoods. You know what I mean? Like at the rallies, they don't want to show their faces. That dichotomy is like right there in front of your face. Like the reason why they do that is specifically because they don't want like their public persona to be unkempt.
Yeah. You got to figure that like most clan chapters are like 60% informant now, right?
But anyway, okay, let me finish this.
My bad. If anything, he should have got the whole gang and like kicked me off his property. I was on his yard. If Brody wanted to go crazy, he had every right. Could have said it was self-defense and stuff like that. But no, he came outside. We had a civil discussion.
Wait, why is he straight up defending this dude who's like, I'm a white separationist? What the fuck's going on? That's crazy, dude. I didn't realize he was like actually fucking... I thought he was defending the mayor.
Wow.
Like,
so this is the clan guy he's talking to.
That guy he's talking to is literally the neighbor of the fucking Grand Wizard of the KKK, and he openly in that conversation that they had, apparently it was 45 minutes. I wonder.
That's the one area that white people know more about racism than black people. We know how other white people act in private. That's why if you're a white person and you're acting racist in private, you're doing racism. Not punk advice. Actually, the tier 3, man.
See the full one. I want to see the full cut. Straight up fucking says like, you know, you can't come to our church because it's a white church, and says that he's not a segregationist but a separationist. He hates you more than racism. I don't think he hates me, dude.
I obviously like this guy they're talking to, you know, bad guy, amazing jawline.
Oh yeah, I made fun of
Look
that.
at that.
Yeah, I was saying like he's fucking
chiseled.
systemic inbreeding. That's what happens when you do white purity.
I could grate cheese on that. Damn, that's sharp.
Boom. Like, that's why, like, bro, I'm not saying you're a racist or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is, like, wait, everything that you're saying in this video and what your chat's saying, I feel is way more racially motivated than anything he said.
Dude, why would the fuck would my chat be racist? What the fuck? What is he saying?
Anything that anybody in that town did to me and stuff like that, because
I feel like he's keeping things polite to get a better chance of talking with the Grand Wizard and to avoid a fight. Yeah.
I feel like I'm being patronized, and when you're being patronized, that means you're not on that same level because the people think that they're superior. Like,
we getting you in hot water again? I mean, always. But
this guy says he wants a white version of Israel. Jidion doesn't know what Israel murders children to keep their state. I mean, like, in Israel, they specifically don't allow Palestinians to have citizenship in occupied territories where they control the military and law enforcement apparatus. White Israel means black people would be in Jim Crow again. Jesus Christ, people, come on.
The best, one of the best, like probably the only political chat that doesn't get out of fucking control. So if you can find one comment in a sea of like fucking otherwise like normal commentary when there's 33,000 people in here, and you use that to be like, yo, you're a fucking piece of shit because you misunderstood what was going on, I don't know what to tell you. The other part of this though is that this shows me more than anything else that like he straight up doesn't think this white separationist dude is like a racist, which is I didn't really see. Yeah, he said I'm more racist than the guy who's literally in the Klan. Like he is unironically making the argument that like I am more racist than the guy who's in the Klan and is saying like he's not a segregationist but a separationist, because I'm correctly saying like that historically speaking white supremacists will oftentimes temper their fucking attitude around black people, and in civil.
The guy Jidion was talking to literally said Jidion couldn't go to church because he is black, and yet he is saying Hasan's chat seem more racist than him. Absolute clown. Conservatives. Like you misspelled racist. Race. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw the JonTron shit.
Civilized society. What? He said he literally said he's not calling you racist, but he fucking goes forward and says like I'm doing white savior shit, which is racist, but I guess he's not calling me. It's Keemstar that's calling me racist.
Yeah. Do you like, okay, is there ever a point where you would watch something like this and go like, oh, like this is pro wrestling. Like I don't think this guy fully believes this.
All the time.
Or
all the time.
Do you ever get the impulse there to like be like, okay, well, fuck it, I don't care. Or
yes.
I like won't touch it.
The smart thing, I usually don't. I used to all the time. You're being farmed by the lowest level of shit stir. Not gonna lie, this person was also pushing the narrative that Pokemon was a coke fiend. Don't forget it. Yeah, I think like there was a time when I would like take everyone super seriously because I had like a fucking brain disease where I thought like no one on the internet is being like a certain way specifically to create content. I'm sure they're being serious, and especially if I've like talked to someone in outside of like a on camera situation, like I will usually assume that they're approaching a subject matter in good faith. He said, "I'm not calling you racist, but on in his chat comments are more racially motivated than the Grand Wizard's friend guy."
So he's saying like more obsessed with race, right?
Yeah,
like
I mean, classic. It's a classic conservative take, which is like liberals make everything, libtards make everything.
Liberals make everything about racism. Yeah,
that's
well,
like
of course,
kind of...
they're obsessed about race. By the way, you have to understand why this is so appealing to people. This is appealing to people because it's empowering. It's empowering to believe that you're the master of your own future and that racism, yeah, it exists, but it's not going to keep you down. That's the conservative, that's their golden move that they have. Is it's like, oh, the libs and the lefties want to say that you can't make yourself better because of racism, that you are powerless. We think you are powerful. We think you can succeed. We think you are in control of your own life. That's a powerful message. And many rad libs oftentimes don't allow for that kind of personal empowerment to be a part of their message when they're attacking things like institutional racism or you know, the disadvantages that people face. So yeah, I mean, obviously, and there's a certain masculine self-conception that wants to make you out as a hero and not a victim. Victims are to be pitied, but there's a certain contempt that we have as a society for victims. I've watched Hasan tank entire streams balding about some grifter loser saying some unhinged shit about him. Yeah, I know. But yeah, the whole "I only need God in myself" comment he made exposes all of this. Yeah, it's standard conservative rhetoric, man.
Don't realize how true it is, because everyone in America, it's like how
motivated by financial benefits too, though. Like a lot of people, especially when you're like, I mean, ultimately we're a brand, right? I'm a brand. Whether I like to see myself as that way, and I try not to conduct myself that way at all, I'm still a brand. And basically, what ends up happening is in that situation, like if someone is getting a lot of shit all the time, and it's like pretty easy to just be like, I'm positioning myself against this brand, right? And my brand is like, fuck Hasan. You can get a lot of people with like-minded people to like jump on that train and be like, yeah, you're right. And I think what's going on here in this situation is like, in a weird way, his defense of this dude is like way worse than the original video itself, where he was like talking to him and whatever, by like saying I'm wrong, and by defending the fucking, you know, chinless inbred fuck over here who literally said like, I want to do Israel but for the whites, straight up, and said I'm not a segregationist, I'm a separationist, you know, and shitting on my historical analysis in regards to the Klan and the messaging that like white supremacist movements use. His video lacked any sort of historical analysis in regards to the Klan. You added that, but that was the point of the video. Most racist town isn't that bad. Let's put hate aside. Exactly. So when he does that, he is in a weird way basically finding himself to do, you know, propaganda for the Klansman and his ideas. And I mean, I don't know, call me a white savior if you think that that's you know, addressing that.
By the way, attacking the Klan doesn't make us a white savior. He's even misusing the term. White people handling our own business is not a white savior. When an abolitionist comes and kills a Confederate in the Civil War, that wasn't white savior shit. That was us handling our own business. Us stopping institutional oppression is not us saving you. It's us stopping our own bad behavior. What the fuck are you even talking about? Not even what white savior even means.
With appropriate historical context makes me a white savior, but like I'm gonna do that no matter what.
All right, that's complete dog shit. Oh god, that was fucking terrible. That content is garbage. It's literally white people's job to fix racism, but he peaked in middle school clearly, so baby steps. Of course it's our own job to fix our own shit. All right. You have an obligation to like, comment, and subscribe.